Hi, welcome to a unboxing for Nothing Venture, Nothing Game. I'm joined today by Steve.
Yep.
And yeah, so what came in the mail is we both backed a Kickstarter called God's...
Kick the Backstarter.
We kicked the Backstarter, Kickstart, backs. Yep, English.
It's made of words.
You gotta keep this in. We are stupid. So we backed a Kickstarter, and it was for Gods of Metal RagnaROCK. And with a name like that, you obviously have to go all in, and that's what we did. We got this really cool box, and it says Fragile, so it must be some kind of Italian. Must come
Yeah, it was from Italy. Yeah,
definitely comes from Italy.
Fragile. It must be Italian.
So
I was too impatient, and I unboxed mine already. So
like ripped it open.
I'm like, "What's in this box? Oh my god! Open!"
Yeah, I didn't. That's the pleasure of having kids who just cause so much anarchy. I opened it. I was like, "Oh, cool! I got this." And Steve's like, "Yeah, I got mine out already, and it's in my house." And I was like, "Cool." So I opened it. Obviously, I took out all the bubble wrap. You don't need me to see unbubbling bubble wrap. We went all in, and we didn't.
You went more in than I did. I just wanted.
Look,
I'm a sucker for dice, so I had to get dice.
Yeah, so let's start with the dice. So we got the one thing he unboxed was the dice.
Yeah, which is I'll give you closer pictures of this because here's the thing: when they show you pictures of this, and anytime that you see dice available online, they generally don't show you
for scale.
For scale, like next to a quarter or next to someone's hand. So when I looked at them online, I'm like, oh, okay, and the system uses D4s.
Yes.
So just to preface this, system uses D4s, and I'm like, oh, it's in a case, and I kind of know how big the case is, but yeah, whatever. And then I opened it up, and they are the biggest. Oh my god, they all fell.
They're really cool. They're very metal.
They are metal.
They are metal, but they are metal also.
Like I said, I'll have a close-up shot of this, but these are the biggest, most metal fucking D4s.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're gonna get definitely a couple of close-up pictures of these, and I'll
throw it around. That's what he will do
because it's the most metal thing to do.
Yeah.
Comes in this metal case. All is cool.
Really pretty.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing out of the box, but not my box. His box. The second thing I got were these really cool picks. We'll obviously have close-up pictures of them, but they are actually tribute picks, so they're like +1s, and you hand them out as kind of
like inspiration from D&D. Yeah.
We didn't. We'll go into full details on the rules in a later video. This is just an unboxing. Next up is the CD. We both wound up getting the CDs.
Yep. Because obviously, if you didn't get it, Gods of Metal RagnaROCK. It's based on metal, heavy metal. So they gave a whole bunch of different bands. Actually, I think provided music for this.
Yeah, all different ones, different artists and stuff. And there's 12 songs.
Featuring Larry and Urban, Robert Sarzo, Family Jewels.
Family Jewels is I know Family Jewels.
Jeff Vicente, CJ Pierce.
CJ Pierce. Yeah.
Gary Joseph Potter Jr. I don't know who that is. Ernie C. A bunch of different people had put music towards this project.
Yeah,
this is really cool.
This is the book. We both wound up getting the book. Now, I don't know if you know.
Hardcore rule book.
Yeah. And additionally, it is only for ages 14 to 1,000.
I didn't even see that.
I see. It says so. If you are the Crypt Keeper and you're like 1,001.
Nope, sorry, it's too old. Sorry.
It's like Legos. It says good for
99
till 99. So that lady who hits 100 every year, you can't play you knock it out of her hand. No, grandma. So it's your standard hard covered book. It's very similar. It's very nice, shiny. It now comes a lot. I've noticed a lot of these books are coming with bookmarks.
Yeah, I actually made the reference to this in our last video, which hopefully by the time that this video goes up, that video should already be out. The Vampire book also has this little bookmarky thing.
Yeah,
but yeah, we're not going into a review of this, but I have to say this from the back face. RagnaROCK is a role playing game of epic heavy metal fantasy. What the fuck does it even mean?
That's literally what it says.
That's what it says on the box.
We're not adding that in. We do swear.
That is verbatim.
We're not. Yeah.
So yeah, They give you an idea of this book, this system's humor. So
Yeah. Now, here at Nothing Venture, Nothing Game, we like to branch out and do videos of all different types of role-playing games. That's the point of this. We like to game and venture into different games. But it seems the last few videos we've been doing have all been by one company. And now we back this, and then it says the when you look on the back on the Kickstarter, it says it's by Hunters Entertainment.
Yeah.
And we were like, cool, it's different company.
Now they may have said this on the Kickstarter. I didn't notice it. I also when we kickstart this, it was like over a year ago or something like that, or
the Dark Ages.
Yeah, well, actually, it might have been more than a year ago.
It was more than a year ago.
I forgot that this. You know, that's the one thing about Kickstarter that's great. You just get gifts to yourself in the future.
Yeah, future Jared's got tons of stuff coming. But yeah, so here at NVNG, we like to do all different games. And, you know, we did Transformers, and who's Transformers by?
Renegade Game Studios.
Okay, and now Vampire's coming up, and the Hunter video is coming up, and Werewolf is coming up, and
that's Renegade
Game Studios. And who helped publish this?
Renegade Game Studios.
So clearly,
we look 100%. They don't pay us.
They don't pay us.
They want to. Email at nvngpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah. Just make sure it doesn't go to our spam. Just put.
I checked the spam.
Just put in subtitles. Just make sure, like Renegade Game Studios.
Like I said, I may have recognized that when I kickstarted it, but that was also before all the other stuff we did for Renegade Game Studios. Yet again, not sponsored. We just thought it was cool. It's a heavy metal. I mean, look, we played Viking Death Squad. We thought that was amazing.
Yeah.
So anything that gives it that tongue in cheek and heavy metal / Viking aesthetic, it's kind of right up our alley.
Yeah.
So we didn't have any idea that we would do like 6 videos back to back to back.
Renegade
Game Studios.
Additionally, this was one of the publishers is a popular name. You'll definitely recognize it. Ivan Van Norman from Darrington Press works with Critical Role.
He's in this as a lead designer for Hunters Entertainment.
Yeah, he's a lead designer for Hunter Entertainment.
Is it Hunter Entertainment?
Yeah, Hunters Entertainment. And so the foreword is by Mr. Norman.
And created and designed by.
Yeah. So this is, if you're interested in seeing what someone from Darrington Press can do, besides what Critical Role is coming out with, this would be something that you might want to look into getting. So again, really, really cool. And then the last thing, which I think is fucking amazing. This is why the box is so big.
I get this out of here.
Yeah, thank you very much. I got the GM screen, which, you know, we'll have pictures. So your GM screen. And now you'll notice it's kind of very large. Right? This is your GM screen.
It almost looks like it holds something.
It seems like it holds something, Steve. What could it be? Oh, what's in here? Let me tease it on out for you people. Hey. Oh, going a little too fast.
Just slip the tip.
Just a little bit. That's right. It is a vinyl pressing of the CD.
Of this.
And it's really cool and yeah, I'm trying to get it out.
I don't know if it'll come up on camera. We'll try to.
It's black, but it's actually like a blood red with like really cool wavy designs. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. I'm just gonna give you the tip of it to show you, and then I'll slide it back in. You know,
don't break it.
I'm not gonna break it. Yeah, this is
so. That's also, but it's also the DM screen.
It's also the DM screen is a vinyl like case. And it now doubles as that. Oh, once it's out, it's so hard to just put it back in. It's just so unwieldy, Steve.
Here's
just
the thing. I would have liked them. Look, this whole thing is nice, and it's like it's a vinyl thing, and and it kind of matches the aesthetic. It's a DM screen, and that I wish they would give you a secondary thing you can put the vinyl in if you actually wanted to use that as a DM screen.
Yeah, like I'm going to have to remove.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you to mess with this while we're playing, and then all of a sudden there's a violin rolling out in the middle of the game.
Yeah, someone throws one of those D4s at me.
Oh my god,
it just wrecks it. And then
there's something else in here I saw.
The other, so it's 2 CDs. It's two.
There's two vinyls.
It's 2 pressings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 2 pressings. So that side, the one that I pulled out was side C and D, and this is A and B. And the GM screen kind of has everything you need on it, as most GM screens do. The artwork is beautiful as normal. And
Just throw this up here.
yeah, we could just put
We're
this up.
behind the DM screen.
Yeah. So as you can see, artwork, it has that very emphasis on the heavy metal. It gives me brutal legend vibes.
Oh
if you
yeah,
remember that game.
100%.
A lot.
That was the Jack Black
Yeah.
video game. Yeah,
Which is really fun. I always thought there'd be like a second or third one, or like a continuation in that world. But sometimes you don't need it.
I love this here. Shit, like this is literally a section on the GM screen. Shit to know in RagnaROCK, and it just gives you a whole section of shit you need to know.
Yeah. So
it's so good.
yeah. So look forward to a full review of the rules, and included in that, we're probably going to talk about how the GM screen works with the rules, because that's an important thing. Sometimes you can have a GM screen that isn't as intuitive to the rules as possible.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have GM screens that just kind of hit everything a GM would definitely need.
I also say from GM screens, it's big.
It's really big.
It's
it's really big. Like we have a very long table, and it's almost like end to end.
And I'm not even talking about height wise. Like
It's
to be able to
long,
see your
yeah.
players, it's gonna be hard. But
Yeah, you'll never see what they're rolling down there, and they'll never know what you're rolling compared to like all the other GM screens we have. They're
a lot
shorter. Yeah. So stick around. Let us know in the comments if you kick back this, or if you're interested in playing it, and if you've played it, let us know. Do the thing, like and subscribe, and if you can, push this over to someone, maybe your DM that you want to see play this, because you're like, hey, I really love heavy metal, or I love metal music, and I love D&D, or I love role-playing games, and I love Darrington Press and Renegade Studios. So maybe we'll play this now. Do that. Do that. Push it. Push our content onto people. Do it.
What's the name of our channel again? Renegade Game Studios Unofficial?
Unofficially sponsored by Renegade Studios. Yep, that's what it is. Nope. But with all joking aside, we want to say thank you very much for hanging out with us. Hopefully, you enjoyed this video. And anything else, Steve?
No, that's about it.
All right, cool. So from all of us here at Nothing Venture, Nothing Games, we love rolling dice, giving advice with a little bit of that New York spice. Say goodbye, Steve.
Later.